verses 1 to 4, and reading 18 to 22, he said, "For behold, I shall do a new thing, and it shall spring forth, and you shall know it." Because before the time it sprang forth, I told you. So all that you're fighting with, you need to go back in time and remember the thing God told you. Because before it sprang forth, He already told you. He told you the time would come. He told you the moment would come. He told you this would happen. He told you that would happen. But the enemy, in the midst of fear, your mind becomes unstable and unable to remember everything that God decrees. God is doing a new thing. But first, I must release my fears. I preached about Elijah a while ago. Elijah let go of his destiny because of his fear. When he stood in that cave, and the Lord said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "Man, there's no more God, there's no more prophets left. I'm the only one, and Jezebel wants to kill me." The Lord walks away, and he comes back again. "What are you doing here?" "I said I'm the only one left. There's nobody else, there's no other prophet, and Jezebel wants to kill me." And God walks away and comes back and says, "What are you doing here?" "I'm the only one left. There's no other prophet, and Jezebel wants to kill me." If you get caught up that you feel like you're alone and the devil is after you, you won't complete your assignment. That's what Elijah says. "I'm the only one left. There's no other prophet, and Jezebel seeketh my life. Who is with me?" He became so engrossed and engulfed in his circumstance that he lost sight, that he didn't need anybody with him as long as God was with him. We can become so engrossed in our situation and that the enemy's seeking us and that this person's talking about us and we feel like we're by ourselves and nobody's here with us, that we will lose sight of God even when He's saying, "Hello." 3 times He came and not once did Elijah recognize, "Well, God, hey, wow, you're here with me. Yes, you." He stayed on the fact. His fear spoke louder. He allowed his mind and how he felt to speak louder than what his spirit was saying. Don't allow the enemy to do that to you. Where you are is not an account or any glory of the devil. It has everything to do with God. Trust God with your future. Again, tell somebody next to you, trust God with your future. Again. Tell somebody else, trust God with your future. Again. Get your mind and begin to pull down your fears. One by one, begin to name your fears out. I'm fearful because I think I'm going to fail. I'm fearful because I think I'm going to let so-and-so down. I'm fearful because I think this is going to happen. I'm fearful because I think that. You've got to label these things, lay them out, and cast them aside and trust God again. I can't move into my destiny if I'm being held bondage by my fears. For each individual in this room, your fear is different from my fear, and some of them are the same. But the reality of it is to step out. You can't have fear and the devil fighting at the same time. Let go of your fear because your warfare is enough just with the devil. So don't be fighting you and then you got the devil fighting, because half of us have 2 battles going on.
That's good.
The devil and us. We fighting ourselves, we killing ourselves. And the devil's on your heel. So you got this, and you like this, and then you go like this, and then you try to go like this, but you drag your leg, and then you go back like this. You're trying to understand why somebody's pulling your leg, but you know it's the devil. Well, because you're so fearful, you can't pay attention to him right now because you're dealing with your own mental struggle. You gotta get past your fears. Because it's a killer. It's a killer of destiny. Too much power lies in you. And in this place of wherever you are, The next is here. Tell your neighbor, the next is here.
The next is here.
The next is here.
The next is here.
I've been sensing it all week. It's been like, oh my God, I don't know what's going on in the realm of the spirit, but I'm just like, oh. Something is going down. I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of uncomfortable, you know? I sense it moving. Something is shifting. I don't know what it is, but I sense it. And God is pulling into worship, and He's pulling into prayer, and He's pulling into His presence, because something is shifting in the realm of the spirit, and we have to be in line to know what God is saying. And I can't allow what I'm thinking about. I told somebody I'm trying to worry, but I can't worry. God keeps pulling my mind back into a worship, because I can't get consumed right now by anything else than His presence. The devil wants you to worry. He wants you to wonder, but God keeps pulling your mind into somewhere else. Follow where God is leading you to. I can't get paralyzed. I can't get stopped right now. I'm too far in it. I'm too far out to get stopped right now. You've passed too much. You've come over too many hurdles to allow now your own fears to stop you.
That's right.
We can stand. I'm getting ready to go home. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Behold, He is doing a new thing. And you shall know it. What shall spring forth. I sat at home this week and I asked Him, I said, God, you are God. And Jesus is your Son. Was there no other way for Him to ransom mankind than to die on a cross? My mind just wanders sometimes. You are God. God by yourself. You are all powerful. And the way that you allow man to be ransomed is such a way that seems so cruel. Was there no other way that man could be ransomed back to you? To the point where even Christ stood in the garden and fears began to engulf His thoughts. If it be all possible that this cup could pass, that wasn't nothing to do with the Spirit of God. That was just His soul and fears at war with what He knew He was assigned to do. And look at when fear started to engulf His mind at the brink of stepping into His assignment. So the closer you are to